Once again, another 5 versus 5 professional Counter-Strike Global Offensive match between Envious and the Ninjas in Pajamas here on DE Dust 2. This is from the Counter-Strike Global Defensive Championship Series Season Kickoff Finals. That was a mouthful right there. And it is on Dust 2. This is actually the second game of a best-of-3 series between these two teams. Game number 1 did go, spoiler alert, to Envious, and this is game number 2 on Dust 2. I've had a lot of requests to cast this specific matchup right here. All right, and we see Ninjas in Pajamas doing a little bit of a modified around-the-world strategy. They push through B tunnels. Move look like they're going to be going short right now. Two players here from Envious did push through short, or push through B to get to lower tunnels here. In order to get behind them, we have Ninjas in Pajamas completely surrounded here, trying to take bomb site A. Seems like they're in a really bad position right now. Freiburg trying to survive. Got players coming in from all sides. And it's just Exist left, who was the solo player from Long A. Now has to take on 1 versus 2 at Long A. Put his burst fire on like he was going to do a jumping burst fire over the top of that thing right there. Which is, you know, that's possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. 16 health left. 1 hit from death, and Exist finally does go down. So round number 1 goes to Envious, thanks to their aggressive CT side play. They do this a lot on CT side, and that is, and you got to watch out for this from Envious. They push into tunnels, and if it's clear, they'll push down right here at lower B. 2 players usually will do that, leaving 1 player over on this side. And what this is it cuts off this entire part of the map from the T's, allows them to say, all right, they are going to be going A side in some respect, and they'll probably just sit in that position and deal with it whenever it happens. That way they can have a very quick rotate from behind the players when they finally decide to push at short. Second round buy up here. Envious actually going to be rotating their players over at middle in case they push out mid, but it is going to be a split A. Okay, they're going CT spawn to help watch at short. Players trying to move out at long A, but it's not happening. Here the players pushing at short, a disaster as well. Looks like Get Right sneaking up from behind as always. Unfortunately, not able to get the kill there with his Valence. Nice little contour thingy. And we have Forrest, the last player left, 1 versus 3. The Pistol King already killed 2 players with nice headshots with this CZ, down to 6 ammo left right now. Grabs that bomb, 1 minute left. Plenty of time to get over to bomb site B. He's going for an ace right now on pistol round with a CZ. 6 ammo left in this thing. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull this off. Both players are going to be chilling here inside of A. They think he's going to rotate right now. 45 seconds. It looks like he's going to wait and then come back into the site. We see Happy waiting for him there at 19 health. Happy gets the headshot. Forrest goes down, and Team Envious wins round number 2. But it was a close round. That was interesting. Of course, you have to rely on Forrest to get the ace. Now, Ninjas in Pajamas a lot of times, and we just watch these guys on this channel play Dust 2. A lot of times, Ninjas in Pajamas is going to rely on their players to do incredible things, to do clutches, to do aces, and that sort of stuff. And they've always done that. And I think they're reaching a point right now where they really need to play more as a team and rely on everybody instead of just putting the key players into those clutch situations. And it definitely worked out for Ninjas in Pajamas early on in their career, where they established the standard play for the game. And they were the team to beat. Alright, well, they are finally able to kill Shocks, but we actually have Happy pushing in from the other side. Alu did hear it there. He's right above him, waiting for him at the Heaton box. And takes him out. Oh, Happy does trade. That's actually going to give him a weapon. That's pretty bad. Smith's moving in. Ooh, now just Get Right left. They've done a lot of damage on this full eco. And let's see if Get Right can do any more. Gonna be trying to get this FAMAS. 2 players left. Probably not gonna be a win for Ninjas in Pajamas, but this is one of these clutch situations we talked about. Get Right here's got to get a 4 frag for the win. And gets taken down by NBK. Couldn't really have expected it to go on either way, but I mean, that was a really good round for a save. I mean, they could have actually grabbed those weapons and fallen back and just saved them for the next round. Apparently there is a Reddit community night going on. I have my online turned to offline. I'm not online right now, but those things pop up anyway. Alu gonna be opping at mid. Counts 1 for the cross. I don't know if he saw the second guy because of the hand grenade explosion. That's something a lot of players do. Instead of wasting a smoke earlier on to cross at middle, they'll throw a hand grenade down there, and the dust from the hand grenade makes it difficult to see. We do have a smoke at middle there, but that was thrown from the T side. We can tell by where it landed. Flash up at short, perfectly thrown. T's take that mid control. They have 2 players. Nice little setup here. If a player turns the corner, they have to take out 2 players to make anything happen. Probably going to end up in a trade or just an outright death for the T. I don't think they're going to peek there. Going to push out at mid. Happy boosted up on top of the box and CT spawn. No, they're going to fall back a little bit. Maybe try to force a little bit of a rotate. It's not going to happen. Trying to pick one of those positions. Ninjas in Pajamas, 55 seconds, still staying at middle right now. Now deciding to push out mid. Exist is going to peek this corner. And Happy sees him. Going to drop down, and now it's up to Freiberg. Oh, takes the flash. Happy not going to peek him, though. 2 players B, so Envious is doing the 2-1-2, which is 2 players B, 1 mid, and then 2 playing inside of A. And we see 1 watching short right now with the AWP. This is a great spot to watch it. That's like the standard. And 1 at long, just in case they try to push it. MBK playing the lurk on CT side. MBK is moving through right now to get behind them. Let's see if he can make it happen before they push out. Defensive Molotov to prevent a player from sneaking up from behind him. He does catch him off guard. And Kyoshima, oh man, Kyoshima makes a mistake there, and that might cost them the round. Could have been able to pick Get Right. Now puts it into a 2 versus 3 for the retake. Not an easy retake. Smokes go down. Alu is watching that. Smiths walks right into it. Just MBK, 1 versus 3. And he's probably going to go for exits right now. So that is killing players as they exit the site to just try to do a little bit of extra economic damage to them. Because he knows he's not going to win this round. Peeking there is probably a mistake. Oh, he's going to run in and try to hit these players as they're exiting. This is neat. Let's see if he can get them at middle here. Bomb's going off pretty soon. Looks like he's definitely going off with it, but he wants to take down as many as he can with him. There's 1, and that's all he's going to get. Bomb will go off. Both of those players very low, so that was an opportunity to do some damage, and I think his teammates did call that and said, yeah, they're low. You can probably move in there, do a little bit of economic damage. We're going to save next round anyway. And what they're doing right now is buying up enough so that, or just enough so that they're going to be able to buy next round no matter what happens. We have NBK with the scout. I think he's going to boost himself up on Happy. Here he goes. Go for the pick at probably lower B. No, he's going to watch short. There is a player at lower B, though. Exist. He's going to peek it pretty soon. He can get this. He can get this shot. No, Exist playing it super safe. 1 player pushing through the tunnels. That is Shocks. Now the battle is happening. NBK does hit him. Shocks moving in from the other side.